And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your friend Sheep Ludes. How are you doing? Hey, sorry I had to get off stream earlier. Not gonna lie, this game makes me very angry. I got so mad that me just like flinging myself around gave me Jonathan Taylor Thomas hair for a little bit, which, like, shout out to JTT, man. I wonder what he's up to right now. God, being a child star must have been so rough. Like, must have been horrible. I mean, it's probably tight, but then it's also probably horrible. I don't know. I'm not even an adult star, so who knows? Let's gaze upon the crystal ball and see what we can expect in NBA 2K23 My Team this week. Now, we have an event starting on tomorrow, Monday. So it is a bracket buster, or at least like a March Madness bracket themed event. So these are actually the daily lock-ins, the actual event cards themselves. There's 5 of them that we can see so far. It's going to be exactly the same as the All-Star, the Out of Orbit, and the Lunar New Year. It's just a matter of who's going to be in the actual event themselves. So let's look at some players we could see. Looking through like college legends, because it's going to be like a college legend type thing. I would love to see guys like Bobby Hurley, Chris Mullin, stuff like that, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. One guy I think we will see, probably Bob Cousy at some point. That just kind of makes sense. Did we see Shane Battier at all? Yeah, you know what? We're getting Shane Battier tomorrow. I can just feel it in my bones. We're going to get Battier tomorrow for sure. Other than that, I don't think we see any moments cards. Especially with the new event coming, I just don't think they care, like, at all. I mean, it obviously would be great to see moments cards, but I just doubt it at this point. Talen Horton-Tucker dropped 37 and 10 assists, so that's a moments card right there. Just give us a THT moments card, something for us to spend tokens on. My God. We'll find out. Other than that, Monday we're not going to see anything else. Like, we're going to see that one player who I really feel strongly about it being Shane Battier. Honorable mention, Dan Issel. Or Sidney Wicks. I could see any of those 3 guys for sure. Those are the big 3 in my mind. It's going to be a PD, I think. I mean, they might do it Tuesday, but we'll see. I'm not sure. And then we may see a moments card. It'll be THT if nobody else. Like, if you think differently, comment down below, but that's kind of how I see it. All right. Tuesday. Now, Tuesday is going to be interesting. We're going to get another one of these players. I think they're just going to do one every single day. If it's not one of the guys I mentioned previously, who would be good? Maybe like a Diamond Hakeem Olajuwon or something. Or Art Gilmore. I think Art Gilmore will get a card at some point. Maybe like Larry Johnson. Someone of that nature, I feel. Danny Manning's probably destined to get a card at some point, too. I'm guessing a PD Danny Manning will come through at some point. Dude, just throw Len Bias in the game. Come on, man. Or this guy, Bob Curland. I have no idea who this is, but he's dunking in 1943, so throw him in the game, I guess. We're getting a new set of new edition cards. I mean, I would assume it's not going to be a guard for the Dark Matter. Like, I would assume that. So I'm going to say Wilt again. So I'm going to say Wilt for Dark Matter for Prime. Signature series, we got 2 forwards, so it's either going to be a center or a point guard. I'm going to wager point guard, and I'm going to say, who's a point guard that hasn't gotten a card for a while? Let's look. Who would be a point guard that would make sense for new edition for an opal? Let's go back to season like 2. We got Gary Payton, so Gary Payton would have actually been a really good guess, but I'm going to say maybe Penny. I feel like Penny's more of like a Dark Matter guy, though, so maybe that's not correct. But I could see like Penny. I could even see like DeJounte Murray. Let's just say DeJounte Murray. I don't even care, dude. Let's go there. If you have a better guess, please let me know down in the comments below. I just like really can't think of any point guard specifically off the top of my head. Maybe like Chris Paul. He already has an opal, but I don't think they really care too much about that. Stockton even wouldn't be something that would shock me. Jerry West even would make sense, someone of that caliber. When it comes to the Pink Diamonds and Diamond, I honestly don't know. Pink Diamond, I mean, they all kind of need a point guard, but I'm guessing they're going to go with like probably a shooting guard small forward for that, and then like maybe a power forward for Idols. So let's say I don't know. Precious Achua for Pink Diamond. I don't know. Probably not, but we'll see. For Diamond, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a current series guy, like somebody who plays in the NBA currently. So Jalen Smith. Why not? Younger guy. Jalen Smith. Who cares? Or Bagley. I could see Bagley as well. Then we got Wednesday. I don't think we're going to see anything particular on Wednesday. Maybe a bracket buster player. I mean, for that, Elvin Hayes. I'm just going to go with Elvin Hayes. Elvin Hayes makes the most sense. We might even get all this information later tonight. It just kind of depends if they want to do that. I just don't know. They're not in the office right now, so I don't think they're ready to be teasing stuff. We'll see, though. But I'm going to go with Elvin Hayes for Wednesday. Other than that, on Wednesday, we're going to get a new moments of the week, which no one will care about. I mean, I got error coded just trying to look at it. Just says no challenges currently available. That doesn't seem correct, but whatever. Okay. Anyways, we'll probably get another one of those. I don't think anyone really cares. I mean, people do them for the Hoff badge, but at the end of the day, like, they're not exciting. They don't excite. I mean, if they were to drop moments cards on the day as well, I think there'd be a little bit more excitement for Wednesday, but there's just at this point not. Then we got Thursday. I mean, maybe they drop moments cards on Thursday. I just don't know if they're actually going to be doing moments cards, period. I just don't think they care, really, at the end of the day. When it comes to Thursday's player, I don't know, man. It could really be anyone. I'm going to go with Jahlil Okafor, though. Like an Amethyst Jahlil Okafor. It just sounds right. Or Jabari. Yeah, Jabari Parker also. Good option. Then we got Friday. Friday, I think we're going to get another, like, big card. That's where you're going to see probably, like, Christian Laettner. Yeah, or Elgin Baylor. Someone of that caliber. Even, like, Patrick Ewing, potentially, right? Or Jerry Lucas. I don't think he's gotten a card this year. He would make sense. Friday's content is going to be very interesting, right? I think they go themed. I want to say they probably go March Madness themed with the content on Friday. Which would make a couple players very, very, very likely. One of those being Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, we got Kareem last year for the basically the same thing for a Bracket Busters type set. So I actually think he makes a lot of sense. That's probably who I'm anticipating seeing, right? Because last year's Bracket Buster set was Steph, Kareem, Opal Tim Duncan was so good. I forgot about him. Dwayne Wade, Tyler Hansbrough, Danny Ferry, McDermott, Culver, Evan Turner, Hakeem Warwick, my boy. So Kareem's probably going to be leading the set. I could be mistaken, but I think that's kind of what it looks like. It's either going to be him or Wilt, but I think it's going to be Kareem personally. I think we get a Bill Russell at some point, but I don't know if he comes in this set. Who else, though? Pistol Pete we could get in this set. I don't know. Maybe Michael Jordan. Actually, I'm going to say Kareem and MJ. I think they're going to go balls out with this one. I think they're going to go Kareem, Michael Jordan. I really do. Last one we got was Tis the Season MJ. Kareem, Michael Jordan makes so much sense. I'm going to say that's what we're getting for Bracket Busters. Other cards, I'm going to say Opal James Worthy. Who else? Potentially like an Opal Ralph Sampson. I think he would make a lot of sense. Potentially Tim Duncan gets another card for no reason. Christian Laettner's in the mix if he doesn't get a free card. Shout out to Austin Carr. I forgot about him. I'm just looking up like some of the best college players of all time that could easily get a card. Mikan could return. I wish they would do Len Bias, but it's unlikely. Daryl Griffith, Rick Barry. This is probably where like Larry Johnson, like Art Gilmore, maybe like Hakeem would pull up. I don't think Cassie Russell gets another card. Sidney Wicks would be awesome. Shane Battier is gross. Maybe like a Bob Pettit. Whoever Tom Gola is, my man played for LaSalle, 52 to 55. He's wearing like a full t-shirt jersey. This guy would definitely ball. This is one of those guys that 2K would turn into an absolute demon. So I'm going to go with Tom Gola. Throw Tom Gola in the mix. Why not? You know what I mean? Chris Mullins, the man. Steve Alford, by the way. I don't know anything about this guy, but he played for Indiana from 84 to 87. And he just sounds like someone that 2K would put in the game and juice to the max. Same with Clyde Levelette, Kansas, 49 to 52. So you know he's an athletic stud. So yeah, sure, him. And then John Wooden. He played on Purdue. during the illustrious basketball years of 1929 to 1932. Let my boy in the game. This doesn't even look like a basketball. It looks like he's playing with a medicine ball. You know what? Let him in the game. Let him in the game. It's fine. Other guys, we could see the return of like Salim Stoudemire. Like I said, Mark Aguirre could get a card again. Could see Shaq potentially. We could see a lot of more kind of recent players as well. Guys like Kemba Walker, Steph obviously could come through and get cards as well. There's just so many players. I mean, obviously, shout out to DeJuan Blair. Let DeJuan Blair in there. Aaron Afalo typically gets a card during this time as well. Man, I wish they would give Juan Dixon a card. That dude was nasty for a little bit. I guess John Morant could technically get a card. Drew Timmy, they could bring him in the mix. We could also see him bring in anybody from college right now that they would have the rights to. Draymond could get a card. You know, there's just so many options. Greg Oden, that's the other one. Yeah, Greg Oden will be in the set for sure. He typically is. Let's go with Greg Oden for sure. I should get TJ Ford and Emeka Okafor in here, but you know, we'll see. Luka Garza could get a card. Don't sleep on Luka Garza getting a card. He could very well get like an amethyst or a diamond or something. You know what I mean? Bring Michael Beasley back. You got the time. Bogut and Kevin Love for sure. Zion's possible as well. The Jimmer, let Jimmer pop in here. I swear to God, let Jimmer come in here. Let him. JJ Redick, and I mean, he probably deserves a card realistically, but I don't think anyone really cares. So, hey, let me know what you think down in the comments below. As always, it's been your friend Cheap Ludes. Thank you for letting me ramble for you. I will catch you guys another time. Have a wonderful Sunday evening. Peace.